Alright guys, so let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel guys. So today we're just going to do a quick overview of the week ahead, and starting off we're just going to go over the main key events for the upcoming week. So basically the Federal Reserve and the RBA will be releasing a policies meeting in the coming week, while central banks in China, New Zealand and Indonesia meet to set interest rates. On the economic data front, important releases to follow include the US and China retail sales and industrial production, Canada and UK inflation data and retail trade, Japanese and Eurozone Q2 GDP updates, and Australian employment figures, basically. So a good thing to do would always be to go onto this website here, tradingeconomics.com, and the week ahead, and you can actually read through all the major events that are going to be happening this week. So you can do that in your own time. Basically the summary is what I've just covered. And if we go into the economic calendar, these are the high impact news. We've got the Japanese GDP, China retail sales for Monday. Tuesday we have the RBA minutes, the claimant count change, unemployment rate, gross domestic product, retail sales for the US dollar, New Zealand interest rates, British pound CPI, US building permits, and the Australian unemployment rate and employment change. So that's what we have to look forward to. And if we go to the charts, let me just sign into my account. So, alrighty, we are in. So let's just start off with the Euro USD, or Euro CAD, sorry. So it looks like we are on a downtrend on the 4-hour chart, and if we go to the monthly time frame here, there's been some significant down move happening, and there's a bit of consolidation. Could this be a support? I don't think so, because there's just too many weeks on both sides and there's no strong bullish candle to justify buyers coming into the market. So it does look like the market's has been going sideways for a few months, and there could be a continuation to the downside. And going to the weekly chart, we've got lower lows and lower highs. We've got another lower high happening here, and zooming in, it looks like a bit of support has been broken there, and price is kind of testing that area. On the daily chart, we've got a strong support which has been broken, and we're coming up for a retest. So let's see over the next few days how price reacts to this support turned resistance. And on the 4-hour chart, if we see some sort of push away from this area, this resistance area, we could potentially be looking to enter a short position. So this could also be a third touch off this trend line as well. So that's something to keep an eye on the Euro CAD. For the Euro AUD, similar to the Euro CAD, price does look like it's going down. It's been making lower lows and lower highs, and we are coming up to another resistance area, but we need a strong push to the downside before we consider any selling opportunities. Euro New Zealand dollar. There is a bit of support which has been broken, but then price moves back up and then broken again. This is a strong break and retest. So we're looking for a strong push down on the H4 chart, maybe a strong bearish candle to signal any sellers coming into the market. Right now we're just seeing a bit of consolidation, so we need a bit of patience and just see how things can turn out in the next coming days. I personally would just stay away from this chart because there's just too many wicks on both sides, and we're looking for something clean. So, and on the daily time frame, it looks like there's been some strong, clear support of this area here. So we could even potentially be moving up. So let's see how price behaves. If it comes down here and with this and prints a strong bullish candle of this support area, we could potentially enter a buy position. That would be more realistic. Euro GBP, again we're looking for a strong bearish candle of this area in order to consider any selling opportunities. ETH USD, that's the only crypto that I'm looking at the moment. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. It's been making higher highs and higher lows. We could potentially be in the middle of a retracement here before price continues to move up. So let's just see what we can get. So if maybe price comes down to this area, we could potentially look for another buying opportunity. So there's still a bit of time for that. Okay. Euro USD. There were some strong moves happening on Friday last week, which pushed the price above this support turned resistance. Now it's support again, so we need to see if price can test this area for us to look at any buying opportunities, and our first target will be this area over here. So we just need a bit of patience on that one. Same thing actually with GBP. Looks like there's a bit of support turned resistance and we need to look for a bearish candle on the H4 before we would want to consider any selling opportunities. AUD USD. Let's just clear it up a bit. Just looks really busy at the moment. So yeah, so we need to see some bounce off this support resistance level. If it breaks through it, we could potentially look for rejection of this level and enter a sell trade. If it closes above this level, we could be looking at buying opportunities. So until then, we'll just have to wait and see. New Zealand dollar. We've got some strong resistance in this area. Price could potentially be moving up to this area where we could potentially enter another sell trade. There is also pretty strong, clear trend line. So yeah, so that would support our bullish bias if price was to move up to that level, and then on the way down our first target will be here, and then potentially this trend line. So we'll just need to wait to see how price opens up on Monday. USD CAD. It's closed above this support resistance level, so I'm currently waiting for price to reject or bounce off this zone to consider any buying opportunities. USD JPY. Some strong resistance level over there, so we could potentially be continuing this move down to this level. Let me just check where the most volume is. The most volume is over there, so yeah, I didn't really see any opportunities on the USD JPY at this stage. It's too late to enter this trade to the downside. We're in the middle of no man's land at the moment. Unless it comes back up for a retest, we can't really be looking for a selling opportunity. We're going to skip gold. Euro JPY. No. Yep, so GBP JPY, we're looking to continue the downside. Our target is overall target is this support level here, so we'll see how the trade plays out. CAD JPY and GBP JPY kind of move in correlation, have a positive correlation, so we could possibly be looking at a further downside move for the Canadian Japanese yen. but we'll see what happens. And that's all for today. So yeah, it's just been a quick rundown, and I might do another update in the middle of the week, see how prices where prices are, and if there's any trades that I've taken. Thank you.